This afternoon was mostly dry, and this evening was mostly dry as well. Just a few isolated showers and thunderstorms rolling through the Wiregrass. Pike County got hit by one a little bit earlier. Just a little bit of lightning with that, and that is moving off to the west. A few showers down to the south of the border, down in Jackson and Holmes County. Light to moderate rain and a little bit more activity along the coast, just inland from the coast, headed towards Pensacola, south of Interstate 10, pretty much over the Air Force Base. But nothing for us to be worried about for tonight. Rain chances will be back tomorrow afternoon, and they're going to be back in earnest for the weekend. Scattered showers and storms and likely rain and storms for Sunday. As far as what we were tracking as far as our temperatures this evening, 70s across the region. We will be cooling off into the lower 70s by tomorrow morning. Lots of humidity and a little bit of cloud cover will prevent them from cooling off much more. And then tomorrow afternoon, the lower 90s are back in the forecast, along with those rain chances. But those showers and storms will cool conditions off a little bit once they do move in. Rain chances should top out right around 30 to 40% for most of us here in Dothan, going with a 40% chance of showers and storms. So overall, a typical summer pattern, and also what's fairly typical for this time of the year is some tropical development. We actually do have two systems in the Atlantic basin that we're watching. One of them is a tropical storm. The second one is an area of disturbed weather in between Bermuda and the U.S. East Coast that should drift northward and eventually northeasterly right over the Gulf Stream. So because of that, it does have a pretty good chance over the next few days of strengthening into a tropical system or tropical storm. If it does become named, it will become Tropical Storm Chris. So that is something that the models are hinting at. The other one is Tropical Storm Beryl right now. It became a little bit better organized earlier today. You can see the center of circulation right in there, a little bit of convection around the center of it, and it has strengthened throughout the evening. The latest advisory from the Hurricane Center: strong tropical storm, 65-mile-per-hour sustained winds, moving westward at 14 miles per hour, and it could likely become a hurricane sometime Saturday, if not before that, as it encounters some better conditions for development. Long range as it heads toward the Lesser Antilles by Sunday at a pretty good clip. It's going to encounter some wind shear and just overall conditions that are not conducive of tropical development, cooler water temperatures, at least cooler than average as it does enter the Caribbean. But as far as the long range models, it does look like it will be entering the Caribbean, staying at least some sort of low at this point. Will it be a tropical system? It's a little bit too early to say at that point, but either way, it is drifting westward and eventually in the western Caribbean and into the Gulf of Mexico. If it were to hold together, better conditions for strengthening, warmer water conditions to watch out for. For tonight, we're going to be clearing out. We're going to have a little bit of cloud cover to start tomorrow morning. Temperatures right around the lower 70s for most of us, and then climbing into the upper 80s to lower 90s for our afternoon high temperatures. We will have some showers and storms. Best chance will be south of Dothan, but that will be lifting northward into the early evening along the sea breeze front, and then overnight into Saturday, drying out, maybe a stray sprinkle in the overnight hours. And then for the afternoon, that's when things will really start firing off. Scattered showers and storms. Some could be producing some pockets of some pretty heavy rain. Right now, nothing severe is expected for us across the region. So for tonight, closer to home, those temperatures will be in the 70s, northeasterly winds. There is that development of rain and storms. As we head into the evening hours, it will begin to dissipate just a bit. Now, as far as that 7-day forecast, we're going to be looking at those higher rain chances finally coming into the picture as we head into Saturday. Sunday is going to be the main event, and we could see some locations receive a couple of inches of rain depending on where the heavier cells set up, and that will be lingering into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's going to be a more typical pattern for July. Afternoon showers and storms, high temperatures hovering right around average. Heat index temperatures, as we would expect, middle to upper.